before we get started on this, we should probably address the elephant in the room, which is what happened to Leisure Suit Larry 4. And with information on that, let's bring in our friend from Video Games 101. We have Fluff, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, class? Hey, Professor.
What's going on, Fluff? Thanks for being here. What can you tell us about? Can you tell us anything about Larry 4?
Yeah, definitely. So, there have been a number of humorous explanations for what happened to the never-released Leisure Suit Larry 4, often jokingly referred to with the subtitle, The Missing Floppies. These include the antagonist from Leisure Suit Larry 5 destroying the last copy, affording the player the opportunity to delete it from a server in Space Quest 4/12, or even just Allo swearing he made the game and left it on his boss's desk before it seemingly just disappeared. At the risk of completely abandoning any sense of fun, I'm here to tell you the truth behind the non-existent Leisure Suit Larry 4. So after completing work on Leisure Suit Larry 3, Passionate Patty in Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorals, released in April of 1989, series creator Al Lowe felt that he had given the trilogy a satisfying resolution. Larry had found true love with the beautiful Passionate Patty, and the series had even jumped the shark in a meta sort of way, as at the end of the third game, Larry becomes an employee of Sierra Online and settles into a lake house in Corscold with Patty as he gets to work telling his story through what is to become the first Leisure Suit Larry game. Despite the resolution and Al's admitted writer's block in where to take the series next, Al and others at Sierra decided to use Leisure Suit Larry as fodder for what was to become the first multiplayer online adventure game in Leisure Suit Larry 4. After a lot of testing and basic design, the team determined that it would be too difficult at the time to make an adventure game in that capacity. While a lot of their design work was subsequently used in the launch of 1991's The Sierra Network, where players with modems could engage with one another in a little virtual Disneyland-like theme park with mini-games, the concept for Leisure Suit Larry 4 as an online adventure game was ultimately shelved. In the wake of this decision, Al was still unsure as to where to take next the series he created. It turns out his writer's block was finally resolved one day when a coworker at Sierra just happened to ask him in passing if he was working on Leisure Suit Larry 4, to which he sarcastically replied with a smile, "No, Leisure Suit Larry 5. Despite the joke, he quickly realized the value in beginning work on Leisure Suit Larry 5 as a solution to his writer's block. The idea of skipping the fourth game afforded Al the opportunity to take the series wherever he wanted, and he even worked the confusion over the game into the backdrop of Leisure Suit Larry 5, as Larry himself is confused as to how he got to where he is at the outset of the game. The skipping of 4 also proved to be a stroke of genius from a marketing perspective, as both sellers and players alike were curious as to what had happened to Leisure Suit Larry 4. This purportedly had a very positive effect on sales, and for all we know, the seemingly inconsequential in-the-hallway moment at Sierra HQ was single-handedly responsible for keeping the Leisure Suit Larry series alive and well, as we got 3 more excellent sequels in 5, 6, and 7. And to a lesser extent, the somewhat unofficial sequels which other developers have created in the decades since Leisure Suit Larry 7, Love for Sale, most of which Allo had zero involvement in. Many Sierra games and subsequent Leisure Suit Larry games have made joking reference to the absence of Leisure Suit Larry 4 over the years, but now you know the truth. And admit it, you're disappointed.
A little bit, not gonna lie. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.